In this demo, we're going to look at the new default methods inside of the Java 8 interface model. Now, let's look at a simple interface that we're going to create with one default method. Now, we're going to call this greeting. Now, this greeting has one default method, which is default public string, and it is say hello. And it just returns the string hello. Now, we're going to implement this we're just going to implement the greeting method, and we're not going to do anything else to our class. Now, when we look at our actual implementation here, here's what we're going to have. We're going to have one variable called name. We'll just call this Mick. And we're going to create a public static void main, and we're going to create a new example of this greeting. And all we're going to do is print out the greeting.sayHello. Now, as you can see, we do not have a exception, which means we've realized this say hello method. We have actually been able to realize this. And now if we decide to run this, let's see what we get as an output. Now, if I run this application, we're actually, as you see at the bottom here, we're going to get we're just going to say hello. And that's what our output's going to be. Now, this is us realizing a default method. Now, we can also do a couple other things. Let's actually override that default method with our own implementation. So as we do this, we're going to do public string say hello, and we're going to return, let's just say hi instead. Okay, so we're going to just change it just a little bit. And in fact, why don't we just say hi and do name, because we also have a name here. We put a space with this, right? And now if we run this, notice we get a completely different outcome. We actually say hi Mick. Right? Perfect. Now, we can do one other thing. Let's say that we want to call this method say hello from our parent, right? Or from this greeting interface. Now, there's a little caveat here. Normally, we would actually be doing this like this. We would actually say super.sayHello. Well, there's one little problem with this. It's not going to be exactly just super. We actually have to do the name of the interface that we're trying to call. And now if we say greeting.super.sayHello, we're actually going to get the actual hello. And we're going to do one other thing here. We're going to put a space in between here. That way, now when we run this, let's run this outcome. Now instead of hi Mick, we actually get the hello from the previous one and the Mick from the last one.